Yo, yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy K High. Appreciate y'all for checking back in. This time, I'm sitting here with Maxo Kream. Maxo, what's going on with you?
And chilling, trying to enjoy this LA weather. Just
Yeah,
getting up, you feel me?
yeah, I feel it. How you like LA, by the way? Like compared to the South?
I fuck with it. I like shopping out here. I like the weather. I like everything about it. But it ain't nothing like home, you feel me? But
Of course,
I fuck with LA.
I got you. Straight up. All right, let's get into the meat of this interview, man. We know you have a project dropping next month. Definitely want to chop it up about that. Weight of the World. Is that the confirmed title, correct?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, for sure. So it comes out sooner than later. What can you say about the theme of the project?
Um, like how I do with all my projects, it be experience based, family based. You know what I'm saying? RP my brother Money do. He had a real influence on this. Shout out the pandemic. Pandemic done shook up a nigga world, so a nigga has something to talk about. You know what I'm saying? It's just that time for like new Maxo shit. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Word. That's pretty straightforward. How would you say it fits into your catalog? Is it an extension of what you've already dropped, or is it another pillar in the evolution?
You can say both, but I feel like this the best. This gonna be the best and the biggest for shit show. I
Why you
put
say
blood,
that?
sweat, and tears to this motherfucker.
My bad. What'd you say?
I put blood, sweat, and tears in this motherfucker.
Straight, straight like that.
Yeah,
How long did you cook it up?
to like good 3 to 4 months
Okay,
to
okay.
just really get in my groove. Like I be recording for 6 months. For the first 2 months, I'm probably not catching it. But once I catch that groove, it's over with. You feel me?
Most definitely. What was the point that you realized you caught it? Was it a specific moment, or does it just kind of happen and flow naturally?
Man, when I did a song called Mama's Purse, and like I finished that bitch that day. Like I did the hook, the verse, and the hook, and I was fucking with it. That's how I knew I found my groove. And from there, everything else has been like everything else I did was just perfect.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely some good things to expect. You already know you've been getting a lot of critical acclaim for your past projects, so a lot of people are looking forward to this one. And you just fueling the fire with that track with Tyler the Creator, Big Persona. So how did that come together? How did you end up linking with somebody like Tyler?
I had met that nigga. I met Tyler a couple of times before that, but it was like on some what's up, my nigga, passing by.
Yeah.
But we linked at Yams Day. We was in Rocky dressing room. I linked with him. We come out to LA. We get in the studio. Wow. Like, bro, I did that song like a year and a half ago.
Oh, word.
I'm say, bro, man, Tyler got like 6 songs, like 5 songs. But
She.
like, but we chose that one because it was the perfect one. You feel me?
Yeah. Makes a lot of sense. So obviously Tyler is fire with the beats. He has production on that track. Are there any other beats? And you talk about you guys having 5 or 6 songs. Are there any other beats that he created that you guys are spitting over together?
Yeah, but it probably won't be on this project.
Okay.
Probably ready for my next project. After I drop this, I'm back in the studio. I'm trying to drop like again, like January. You feel me?
Sheesh.
February. I'm trying to motherfucking on like a whole nother tape. I just been like on my work mode shit, not taking shit for granted.
Yeah, I got you. Um, you're the type of speaking of Tyler and just your features, you're the type you'll collab with Playboy Cardi, then you'll turn around and collab with Joy Badass. It's just a wide spectrum, and I think that a lot of fans appreciate that. Who can fans expect on this album?
Don Tolliver, Freddie Gibbs,
Oh, oh,
Mona Leo, ASAP Rocky, and then I got a couple more, but I'm just waiting. Like you feel me?
yeah.
Being overstood.
I mean, that lineup right now, like nobody you mentioned is anything less than an explosion of heat right now. So,
No
especially
cap.
with like the versatility that you share on the track, I can see all those tracks coming out like super, super fire.
Yeah, it ain't nothing I can't do with this music shit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Like, feel me? Like, be versatile. Like, that's all. Like, they be trying to put me in this trap rap. Hell, nah, I'm a whatever you like. Shit, call me an artist. Don't
Yeah.
put me in no one category. Cause like, even with this goddamn tape, like, I ain't really talk about trapping like that. Like, it's crazy. I came up talking about trapping, whacking shit, sliding on shit. Now I'm really like giving these young niggas advice because these young niggas nowadays not really street niggas, bro. Like they be young niggas just in grown niggas' bodies with little kids' minds, pulling triggers, killing, then going to snitch. Like fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the street shit, I feel like it's getting watered down. You know what I'm saying? These niggas really need big homies. The crazy part is, I feel like my generation was the generation started, ain't no big homies. We young niggas, woo, woo. Now that shit backlash on this new generation. These niggas, young niggas running wild. Like, I don't know. But with me saying that, like, yeah, this is like a complete album. Like, it's just not talk about selling peas and shooting niggas. I got a lot to talk about. You feel me? I grew. And all my fans will grow with me.
Always, always. And that makes me think of something. There's always this recurring topic, I feel like, in hip hop over the last couple of years where people say it's more dangerous to be a rapper than to be in the streets. What's your take on that?
Yeah, it depends on what you're doing in the streets. You know what I'm saying? If you're a hot nigga in the streets, you robbing everybody, you shooting shit up, yeah, shit coming back to you. A rapper, you don't gotta do none of that for the shit to come to you. Like, look at how many niggas just died this week. You
Yeah.
feel me? I'm comparing a rapper to the street niggas. I'm like, God damn, like, it is what it is, though. It's life. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and like dying ain't got nothing to do with having your gun on. You can have 30 guns on you. Nigga get up on you with a knife, they can kill you.
100.
Like, you know, so, but yeah, being a rapper dangerous as hell. I ain't worried about it though.
Yeah, I feel you. And you talked about your versatility and you just be able to, or you being able to work with any artist to provide all these different feels and vibes in your music. And it brought me to your beats. You know what I'm saying? You can rap over something that's centered around trap, or you could rap over something that's a little more woozy and melodic. So what is it about beats that stands out to you as an artist? Is there something that you look for specifically when you go through packs?
Yep, it got to be hard. I don't care who the producer is. You could be Lil Johnny down the street, or you could be Metro Boomin. To be hard, I'm a rap on it. And then like right now, it's kind of it's fucked up. Like, bro, I don't know if it's me. Like, I'm honest with my shit, especially music. I don't do nothing in cap. I don't know what producers do you like. I'm done with this album. It's done, but for my next tape, I don't even know who to call like producers. Like, I feel like producers is more important than artists. So I gotta get back in the loop. So put that in this interview. Let them know I'm looking for producers so niggas can hit me. I take beats all day, but yeah, man, it's like a crazy time in hip hop for me. Where like I don't really know what beats to use, but I gotta get in the studio and dig down. But I'm very particular and picky on beats.
I could imagine. Can you elaborate a little bit more on you saying like the producers are more important than the artists? Like how so?
Shit, yeah, you could do a track with an artist and that shit could suck. Like, bro, like it could be the best rappers do a song that suck. Like that was not it. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, having beats is like having a plate. You can't go eat your food without no plate. What you gonna do? Have it in your hand? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Where to put it though?
Like shit, you can't write a story. You ain't got no paper. What you gonna do? Write on the table?
Facts.
Like, shit, you need producers. Like, I don't know. Like, I want to learn how to produce. To be honest, bro, because I feel like the songs I'd be wanting if I knew how to make it, I wouldn't have this problem. You feel me?
Definitely. Definitely. Okay. What would you say was the most challenging part about putting Weight of the World together?
Dealing with different input on the goddamn album and trying to get people to understand my vision. But shit, I love my team. Shout out Reginald Helms. That nigga worked with me on this tape. He the first nigga I ever let write for me. A lot of niggas gonna be like, yo, I don't let niggas write. I let the nigga write like, he did like hit me with like 3 or 4.
Okay.
Like 2 he wrote for sure, like the hook and shit, and I bounced off of it. The other ones, really every song, bro, Reggie came and put hands on me and like helped me pinpoint and get the right shit. You feel me? How it's supposed to go. So yeah, shout out that boy.
I hear you. I hear you. You don't have to answer this if it's a weird kind of question, but who would you say has your favorite feature on the project?
I like them all evenly.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna say Tyler. Like,
Yeah.
I don't cap it out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just because that's really my boy. Like, we really, like, you know what I'm saying, vibe. But I say Tyler, but I love all the features. All the features did their part. They all came through. They all went hard. You feel me? Shout out to everybody fucking with me.
Rightfully so. Are there any other artists that, not even for this specific joint, but that you would like to work with in the future that you haven't locked in with yet?
It's I ain't gonna just name some names. All my shit happened genuinely. I ain't never paid for no verse. My label ain't never had to go pay for nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that's wrong. I know niggas that pay for verses and blew the fuck up. Now they getting that back. But just like how I move generally with this music, I don't know. It's just like everything's gonna happen naturally. Like, it just take me dropping this tape, getting out there, going to the studio, bumping into people. That's how I really be working.
Yeah, for sure. This was a question I had kind of down the line, but I feel like it would fit in to ask now. You've been rapping for a minute now, closer to 10 years. Like, one, how do you feel about it? Does it feel like it's been that long, or do you still feel like a newer kind of person?
I mean, I feel like every time I drop, like, I feel like God just hit the refresh button on me. Like,
Definitely. Of
I'm known, but at the same time, I ain't the biggest. I'm still growing, but I ain't nowhere near small. You feel me? I know that.
course.
And then at the same time, it's like, I don't mind coming out with new shit because looking like a new artist. Because sometimes you see some shit and you be like, I'm tired of seeing this shit. But it's something new, and you get on it, then you gonna check their back catalog. That's what really make me like, damn, this artist stole in the motherfucker. I know they had all this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they take that one tape, you think that the nigga knew, then you gonna check his back catalog and be like, damn, shit fire.
Absolutely. Nothing but true words right there. I want to take a bit of a segue. As heard in Brandon Banks' 2019 drop, got a lot of critical acclaim. You often speak about brutal truths in your music, often through the lens of your own reality, but you tap into other perspectives and stories as well. Are there any parts of your story that are left untold at the moment?
Hell yeah, it's hella shit. Hella shit left untold. Like I said, with that shit, I've been in the studio just chilling, like let it come to me. Once I get a topic or like an event, I evolve around that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, my life's so wild. I'm still going through shit and shit I ain't talk about. Shit I forgot that niggas bring back up to me. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. In your track "Local Joker," you talk about being fly. I think you're reminiscing on high school, and you're talking about being fly and kind of just people's life being on the line over Jordans. So looking back, like growing up in Houston, what fashion items were like a sign of status?
Man, so I ain't gonna lie, a lot of niggas dress country as hell in Texas, bro. Like, I
Yeah.
ain't I don't give a fuck who get mad. Like, we always been ahead of the curve. Like, nobody was really fucking with us, bro. Like, back when, like, so boom, back when niggas was still, like, getting to, like, the little lean with it, rock with it, tall T stage, and, like, the shit was dripping over to, like, the Ed Hardy shit. We was
Yeah.
in the Diesel, 10 deep, hundreds, Cricks and Castles. Then, like, when niggas started getting on that shit, like, in '09, 2010, we was on Bait, the Supreme shit, like, all that shit. I've always been ahead of the curve. Like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I'm very underrated in the streetwear fashion shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, shit, there's a couple artists I ain't gonna say, but 90% of the artists is coming up in Houston, they get their fashion shit from me. Like,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I definitely influenced the city.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, like, me and my niggas always been like that. Like, Crinkly Gang since high school, like, we been them niggas. Like, it's a lot of niggas get on and really be like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah, I was a nobody then, wow. Now I'm popping now. We always been them niggas.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't tooting my horn. You do your research, ask anybody, like, you know what I'm saying? So the fashion shit came natural. It was first, like, that's how the rapping shit came. Niggas said that we look like rappers. Niggas was non-rapping. We just real fly niggas, you feel me?
Straight like that.
They just stuck with us.
I got you. That's actually why I asked you that. I was doing a lot of research on you, and you were just priding yourself on being so deep into the fashion and a trendsetter, like you're saying right now. So I was
Right.
like, all right, let me see what would be like some Houston shit that only people from that area would really identify with. That's why I asked you that.
Yeah, but then like, I ain't gonna say that we ain't dressed like Houston niggas, but niggas just wasn't on our wave. Like,
Mhm.
we was always the niggas that do something different. Like, you know what I'm saying? And people be like, why them niggas doing that? And 2 years later, now they hopping on the wave. You feel me? Like, we always stood out.
Yeah, it's really like that.
Yeah.
What would you say is? Do you probably well? First of all, would you call yourself a sneakerhead? Are you into the kicks as much as like the drip?
Man, that's what Cream stand for. Kicks rule everything around me. I got on my neck. It
Yeah.
stand for kicks, cash, and kick those rule everything around me.
Okay.
So yeah.
For sure. Do you have like a favorite pair that you would never leave or never get out of your closet?
The fragment ones, not the Travis fragment ones, but like the Jordan 1 fragments. That's
Okay.
like my overall grill / beaters. I ain't gonna get another pair, you feel me? But
So,
yeah. Speaking of this, man, Travis, I need my fucking shoes, man. Travis Scott, I'm tired of doing these interviews. I need the purple fours. I need the goddamn I don't lie. I'm gonna find the fragments, Travis. I'm gonna buy them. I'm a real nigga. I support H-Time. You doing your thing with shoes. But goddamn, if I don't get a friends and family, bro, it's gonna be a boxing match.
yeah, they cold. They cold. I
Now
feel
they
you.
cold in the bitch, and it's crazy. Like growing up with Travis, like the fashion shit, you can ask him. Like that's one of the niggas that came up to me, told me I need to start rapping. We used to be at parties, shutting down parties and all kind of shit. But he seen the swag like back in the day. And he came up to me like, bro, what's up? Like you got this Notorious B.I.G. swag with the woo woo. the babe kicks, I see you nigga get on your shit. I look at this nigga like, man, that rap shit, I don't know about that shit. And I had went to jail and came back. I seen bro doing this thing. I'm like, oh shit, like that's another nigga been ahead of the curve. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, if you know in Houston, you feel me?
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, my girls is the Fragment ones.
Okay. Are ones the best Jordan? Let's go ahead and break that down real quick.
It's generational. Every sneakerhead knows used to be the 11s. That was very rare.
I'm saying.
Then the 5s came back when like the whole snapback, skinny jean colored shit, you know, big 80 looking shoes, not like their tongue too big. You feel me? So like, so like Jordan 1s is the go-to shoe right now. Like it really like overshadowed Air Force 1s on some shit like you know what I'm saying? But I still like Forces. But outside the Jordan 1s right now, 1s, 4s, 1s and 4s. That's really like all I'm buying right now.
Okay. Classics. Let's go ahead and take a little bit of a rewind. Who are some artists that you were listening to growing up that kind of sparked your interest in the art?
The Game, 50 Cent, Cassidy, Papoose, some Kid Cudi, some Lupe, Fiasco, some goddamn, so Waka Flocka, Gucci Man, Jeezy for shit show. And all that shit, like the Paul Wall Chameleonaires, you feel me, for shit show. Chameleon, one of the most underrated lyricists. The mixtapes crazy in the bitch.
Yeah.
The Mike Jones mixtapes. That shit ain't even nobody. Lil Wayne like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne the GOAT. Lil Wayne the reason why these niggas face tatted and dreaded up and all, like anything niggas doing, Wayne, like, you know, if you know, you know.
Crazy.
But hell yeah, like, it was a mixture of like, I was just jamming like some real gutter shit, like we was jamming Boosie, Gucci, Jeezy, or like I was jamming some real left field shit like Cool Kids, like shit like that, like Lupe Fiasco type shit. Like I really dug in deep with the music. Like I like my playlist could go from Lil B to Kendrick Lamar, like on shuffle. You feel me?
Yeah, most definitely. What was it about those artists that was sticking out to you? Was it the relatability? You know, was it the style and the flavor that they was bringing to the mic?
So when I first was coming up, 50 Cent was the storytelling, the Game storytelling with the lyrics.
Yeah.
Then by the time I get on like the Papoose, the Cassidy's, the Murder Mooks, it was the lyrics, the punchlines, you feel me? And then like with like Gucci Man, it was like the real trap shit, cause I'm from the South. Like shit, like where you from?
I'm from Atlanta.
So you know,
Yeah.
like they're like, we don't sit on no corners and slang. We get a trap spot. You know what I'm saying? And serve out that shit. Like that's what I was trying to explain. Like New York niggas, like why New York niggas be on fashion so much? Cause nigga, y'all outside every day. Y'all got harsh weather. Y'all can really use the North Face and shit. Like all these jackets I got, bro, nigga be hot as hell. I just buy that shit for the fashion. Like, but y'all really use that shit. Y'all in jeans every day. In the South, you been in trap with your flip flops and your motherfucking pistol on your hip, no shirt on, serving all day. We don't put that shit on till we go out. New York, they always outside type shit.
Ain't lying.
So I feel like that's why they kind of had like the fashion curve ahead of us. But you know what I'm saying? If you know what the fuck going on, you know what the fuck going on.
Yeah. Straight like that. We were talking about artists that you were fucking with growing up, and all those are like OGs in the game right now. I feel like a lot of younger artists are always talking about the game that those people have given them over time. Are there any OGs, when I bring this up, who comes to mind, who and what, if anything, but are there any OGs that have helped guide you in a way?
Bumby.
How so?
Shit, that nigga know what's like shit at the Sneaker Summits. Like he seen me going from beating up niggas at the Sneaker Summit, beefing with rival crews because I was a young nigga. I'm 21, 20 years old in Houston trying to rap. Like that's why I be relating to these young niggas when like they be having beef, but you just gotta move the right way. Don't let this shit fuck up your career and really overcome that. But the Bum B, like that nigga watch this from fucking up shit to like when I first really started cracking up, that nigga let me sign his Supreme SB dunks. No talking. Like man, that nigga crazy as hell. Let me fuck up his shoe, but
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say Bum B. A lot of niggas think they OGs, but they just old ass niggas. They ain't really doing shit. They don't really want niggas to come up and shit like that. Nigga like me, I tell their ass to stop the shit out of them. But Bum B, nothing but respect. Nah, for real though, that's real talk. Like Bum B, nothing but respect. Always show love. Never tried to little bro nigga, even though I'm younger. You feel me? Like Bum B done put up to my house, gave me game. You feel me? Real shit. That nigga told me, when I first started getting my credit right, he told me to goddamn get a credit card that I pay all my bills on. Because the one thing you're going to do for sure is pay all your bills.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? So get that, pay all your bills with that, and start building your credit with something that you're going to use for sure. You feel me? Like, just give me like little gems in game. I say Willie D. Like, Like when I first met him, he started trying to put me on cryptocurrency. We at Astro World Fest. He told me about cryptocurrency. Meanwhile, I'm trying to run around that bitch, you know. But I sat down, listened to him, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a couple, but I say Bun B for sure.
Word. I talked to Bun B once in my career last year. We did like a making of Jeezy's Thug Motivation. And in like the 20, 30 minutes we talked, I felt mad inspired, like hella inspired, just straight off the convo, because he speaks in a way, like you said, he gonna give game, and it's very genuine. It comes off. So that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, now, you know, UGK got the respect too. Like, it's certain shit like a nigga like me. Like, I get game from anybody, but a nigga that stepped was really in these streets and did what they did, I just respect it a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
Of course. I feel that. Do you still tap in with J. Cole from time to time? Will we ever get that collab?
And I don't know. I said, J. Cole called me. He said he focused songs. He just couldn't hop on them. He had writer's block. Like, I could really call him right now and send him something like, yo, you trying to hop on it, but I don't be like in the force. Like, I feel like when it happened, it happened. J. Cole, a real nigga, put up to the studio with me. He done took me on tour with him on his bus.
Yeah.
You feel me? Hell yeah. Back when he had that tour with Young Thug and shit.
Yeah.
Yup. J. Cole, a real, regardless, like, we get the track or not, just like the vibe, like I had the album release party for Brandon Banks. He pulled up. Shit like that go way more than just doing a song. Like, it gotta be the right song, you feel me?
Same.
I fuck with Cole.
Straight like that. Speaking of which, yo, Maxo, how do you get past writer's block if that even occurs? Like, as an artist who pumps out project after project, song after song, like, how do you get over that?
Adderall.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I heard
I
that.
record, like I go to the studio and record without it, but when I'm in album mode, yeah, Vyvanse for sure. But I'm prescribed it. I ain't just out here on no methamphetamine out here crazy now. You feel me? But hell yeah. I got the ADHD or whatever, the focus, but yeah, that Adderall, a motherfucker.
Yeah, it makes you zone in, right?
Mm-hmm. Focus.
Okay. You talking about the sneaker summit, and you were talking about just being like a young guy, beefing with people, getting into fights. I remember you were on social media last year for actually fighting out your problems with another artist, using your hands instead of using the strap. Big respect to that, first of all. But do you think there's hope in this generation, in this time and we living in now, where people are braggadocious about picking up a gun first? You think there's hope to kind of get it back to how it?
Man, I feel like my generation has some hope. But these people, niggas going to grave sites smoking dead ops. We don't smoke dead ops where I'm from. I don't do that shit. Like, these niggas smoking dead ops that they didn't even smoke themselves. So you don't get no street cred, nothing like that. Like, I was taught, like, no matter what, like, let the dead rest in peace. You feel me? You don't really do that. You know what I'm saying? Kind of cold, but like, shit. Like my nigga, shout out No Remorse Genie. He had an interview, and Lil Bro said something like, shit, he was so turned up, can't nobody come squash shit. Like, you can't just come squash a nigga beef because it's too turned. Like, I don't go fuck who you call. The biggest or whoever, ain't no squashing nothing. Like, that shit already up. Like, niggas out here dying left and right. Like, generation crazy. It's like a nigga rather catch a attempt to murder than an ass whooping. To me, you a bitch. Like, shit, nigga, how you down learn how to fight? You gotta get beat up. Like, my older brothers then, like all my older brothers and cousins was in jail, and I was a young nigga talking shit. So I was fighting niggas 17 at the age of 12 and shit. Like, I used to run from them niggas, which is reasonable. I'm in the 6th grade, damn the elementary, 5th grade. Like, I'm 12, but I was always like 5'7", 5'8", and big. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, these niggas is bitches, bro. This new generation bitches. It's like, oh my God, and then like, bro, you could rob one of these niggas, they ain't gonna do nothing. But you fuck they bitch, they gonna come kill your whole family. I'm like, damn, where's your dignity? Like, you feel me?
Yeah,
I know you know what I'm talking about too.
Yeah, you preaching. I'm like getting chills because that's real shit. But it's so interesting because especially in rap, a lot of people take the other perspective. You know, they pride themselves on doing a whole bunch of dumb stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I feel that. Speaking of which, I do want to offer my condolences. I know you lost your brother last year, and I wanted to ask you, just going through the grieving process, is there any advice that you would give to young men who are going through similar things, especially losing a sibling? I've done that as well, and it could really turn you into a savage, you know?
Yeah, shit. Heart being cold, heart being black right there before him. That shit made it blacker, goddamn it. You gotta keep pushing, bro. I ain't gonna say don't dwell on it, but don't go into no cold state where you don't fuck with nobody, you ain't on your money shit. Like, shit, he left me with his daughter. I gotta take care of her. You feel me? Like I couldn't go on no little hole and be all sad because shit is the whole family dependent on us. Like growing up, it was a whole lot of boys, a lot of men. Now I'm the head of my family's number women. A lot of niggas dead in jail, crack, overdose. Like you feel me? Like as far as a man in my family, I'm a stand-up guy. Like I think I'm the only male in my family with a legal job. So shit, I had to put that on my back. Women emotional. Ooh, woo, you gotta stay strong for them. Like, don't get me wrong, I cry just like the next nigga. I cry, sweat, shit, piss like everybody else. I'm human. But at the same time, like shit, God wouldn't put me in this position if I wasn't ready for it. Put the shit on my back, take care of the family. Like, that's why like shit, I ain't really been going jewelry crazy and shit like that. Like, I bought some chains for the whole gang because my brother always wanted to see us shine together. So I bought chains for all the niggas that couldn't afford them. Bought my mama a car, sister a car. I've really been taking care of them, like seeing what's real with this money. You feel me? Yeah.
Really powerful words right there.
But don't worry, I'm gonna get selfish when I drop this tape. Now, mama, all y'all look. Took care. It's my time to shine now.
Yeah. Yes,
for shit show.
I got you. You have a baby on the way, right?
For shit show.
Okay. Is it a boy or a girl? If you want to share.
Yeah,
okay, that's what's up. What are you looking forward to the most when it comes to fatherhood?
Man, I'm just looking forward to raising a young black queen. You know what I'm saying? My princess, and I'm hoping that these niggas out here raising young princes like young kings. Cause one day I'm gonna have to hand my daughter over. You feel me? Type shit like that. So shit, I'm hoping that they raising their kids right. Cause if not, you know what I'm saying, I might have to take them out. Playing my family, but now on some real shit. Just that shit really like, bro, like I said, having all these women inside my family and shit like that. And then like, goddamn, just really like, you know what I'm saying, my niece and my daughter and shit like that, just learning how to respect women more, learning more respectful women, learning how to be a gentleman more. Like, and like, there ain't no shit. I ain't never scared to talk about shit. Like, I know I'm in the transformation of going from a boy to a man. You feel me? I'm fine with that. I feel like as long as I'm progressing, it's good.
100. Nothing right there. Yo, Max, so I got like 2 more questions. Is that okay?
Shit, we rocking.
For sure. You speaking about like essentially the pace you want to set for your daughter, it made me think about you growing up being Nigerian. And I wanted to ask, like, how did that affect you?
Man, it's so crazy because my father's Nigerian, but like I really grew up with like my black family. Because like my Nigerian family, if you don't know, like for my other albums, like my aunt, she snitched on my daddy. Like to be honest, like bro, I grew up in Southwest LA, Texas, but my daddy always had money. He been a hustler, like been getting money. I really had a silver spoon till I was 11. You know what I'm saying? Like we done moved. Even at that time, I moved from A-Leaf to Missouri City. That's like the Fort Bend suburbs.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. But when I was 11, and Laos, and where the feds can't keep them my door to my daddy, we had to go back to 80. That's when I really jumped in the streets. Like I went from Little League to Chuck E. Cheese to Robbins, serving fiends. Like at 11, yeah. But then by the time I was 13, I was all the way cripped out, banging. Like it was over with.
Straight. Okay.
Shit, so a lot of niggas ain't gonna talk about that. Niggas be trying to like, I ain't gonna never lie about what country I'm from or what I'm doing or nothing. Like, you don't get the real from Maxo. Like, and like I be seeing that shit in hip hop so much. Like, you feel me?
I believe
it. Gangsta fake tough shit dead.
Yeah, nah, I believe you. And that's one thing I appreciate you is like what you're saying right now and just even speaking to you, I feel like you always keep it real. Like you said, I feel like people get caught up into putting out a certain story, a certain facade, and then they start getting exposed down the line, whether it's through fans or the people they're around. That's kind of like, yo, you didn't live that life, but you've never fronted, at least from what I can perceive.
Man, I put my parents, listen, bro. You want to know if nigga live their life, go talk to their parents. Nigga, I got my daddy on the tape. My mama, they be on my tape. They hear this shit like,
yeah,
it's not really me. Like, they can't really expose me. They feel like I'm exposing them. Because one thing about black people, we always got that one rule, you know what I'm saying? Keep people out your business. Don't let people know about what's going on. But like, you feel me? But shit, I told my mama shit. That's how I made my millions. I was telling y'all business. Thank you for letting me see this. You feel me?
Hell yeah. Hella powerful. This is my last question to you, man. How do you want your legacy to be remembered in the sphere of rap and in Houston?
I mean, I feel like rap, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I did enough critical acclaim shit. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, I ain't Ed Sheeran big, but like shit, you know what I'm saying? Like shit, I feel like something happened right now. If I go today, I'm already a legend. You feel me? I will be a legend. But shit, since I'm still alive, I'm gonna keep working, keep pushing. But shit, I'm Maxo motherfucking see the flyest crip you ever see.
Talk your shit.
Like shit, that's what it is.
Okay.
I don't say I'm the realest nigga. I don't say I'm a fake ass nigga, but I'm 100% Maxo. You feel me?
Words. You're gonna leave it straight like that, man. Max, I'm gonna let you go ahead. Anything else you wanted to add?
Shit, big Persona out right now. Goddamn, Persona the clothing brand. Grab that shit. Album coming soon. You know, a whole lot of big Persona shit, all the way to 2029.
For sure. Say no more. Yeah, everybody watching this, make sure y'all go run up that Way to the World as soon as it drops, man. Maxo, appreciate you. You already know you're gonna stay locked in, but appreciate you taking time for real.
For shit, show.
All right, man. Be easy.
Uh-huh.